Hi there, welcome to Conversations, where we seek to advance your leader and team excellence by discussing relevant topics that impact today's organizations. Welcome to the show. Hey there, leader. There is no better time than to honor humanity, to honor the individuals in your care, and let's not forget to honor yourself. Hi there, I'm Dr. Kelly Whelan, and today on Conversations, we are going to talk about engagement and loneliness of leaders. Yes, you, the leader. We already live in a world where, based on research, engagement in the workplace is a problem. And now more than ever, stepping into an engaged culture, wherever that is essential regardless of where you're leading. If you've read my book, Leadership Excellence by Design, or have heard me speak, you know that leading is not just for a select few, but for all. And regardless of where you land on any hierarchy chart, if you're on a hierarchy chart at all, you are a leader. If you typically self-select out of leadership, like about 80% of you listening to this, I'm giving you permission to lead right where you're at. You may be a CEO of an organization, a pastor, a VP, but you may also be leading and serving on a volunteer team or leading your family. No matter where you are serving, the very first person that you need to lead with excellence is yourself. And when you lead yourself with excellence, that just means going above and beyond. It means that you are being more than adequate. You are rising up and into areas where maybe others may not go. You are a leader. When you lead, there is a component of loneliness that goes along with that. Now more than ever, amidst the change and uncertainty in our workplaces, loneliness has the potential to seep in to the most confident of leaders. As we practice social distancing, we need to remember that social intimacy is necessary. So who are you keeping those connections with? Inside and maybe outside of the workplace. How are you reaching out to your people? Are those people reaching back? And if they're not, it's a good time to find out why. We are human beings. We are created. We are designed not to live in isolation, but rather be in community. Before the world went red, I posted a LinkedIn article on leaders and loneliness. Most leaders do struggle with loneliness on a good day, let alone when they're in the midst of plan B or maybe plan C or D. In the article, there are 3 quick tips for you as a leader if you find that loneliness is creeping in, or if you just want to head off loneliness before it starts impacting your performance, like research tells us that it does. The first quick tip is to engage. You want to find a group of trusted advisors, a mentor, a coach. Connections are important. Remember that social intimacy. It's essential to align yourself with those who've gone before you, who has maybe gone through a difficult time. Maybe this is you. It's time to really think about, go back into that memory bank of yours and say, okay, when have I been in a situation? It may not have been a pandemic, but it may have been a really uncomfortable situation where I could not see the end of the tunnel. What were some of those thought patterns that you had that actually got you over the hump, over to the other side? Verbalizing your feelings is a first step to overcome the loneliness you're experiencing, but you can't sit in those feelings. You need to move through those thought patterns that may be negative and really step into action plans, action steps. What's next? Number 2, you want to be mindful of self-care. Stress depletes the body. Let's think about it. Are you under any added stress at this time? We know that there is negative stress and there's positive stress. Right now, most people are experiencing that negative stress. It's essential to feed your mind, your body, and your soul. Are you getting adequate sleep? Are you exercising even though you can't go to the gym? And are you finding a healthy habit? These are all things that can help you Bring a little bit of joy into a time where maybe you're feeling less than joyous. You want to grow in your spirituality and gravitate towards those who share your faith. So if you are a person of faith or not, we know everywhere that churches are moving to online services. You can see that across social media everywhere. And if you are not of faith, it's okay. There's no reason that you can't just pop into a watch party or pop into a church service and just think about having one takeaway. If you go in with an open mind and say, you know what, I'm just going to tune in and I'm going to come out with one nugget that I can implement into my life, or maybe that gives me a little bit of a more positive messaging than what I've been experiencing on my own, you are going to be good to go. We know that feeding the mind, body, and spirit will help with the restoration process. And you are in a period of restoration. We are in a constant period of restoration. How you actually approach that is really going to define who you are as leader. We know that we need to rest and relax. And how that looks for you might look different for somebody else. So let's remember to honor ourselves, honor the individuals in our families and our work organizations and how they need to rest and recharge so they can perform and create impact for the workplace, but also for your family. Number 3 of the quick tips is to journal. Okay, don't lose me here. I know that a lot of people do not enjoy journaling, but I'm here to tell you that journaling allows a leader to get their thoughts to paper. And maybe it's not a physical paper. Maybe it is a talk to text on your phone. Maybe you do like to write, so maybe you're going to start blogging. But when leaders keep their head talk ruminating with nowhere to go, it prevents forward movement. And this lack of forward movement leaves leaders stuck. So journaling allows leaders to put the unfinished business of the day, maybe the unfinished business of your plan, maybe the unfinished business of your family into print or audio form so that you can find freedom and move on. If you're struggling with loneliness right now, what's one step that you can make today to move yourself forward? Which one of those 3 quick tips might you be able to implement today? And if you've experienced loneliness in the past and you're listening to this on social media, leave a comment. Let's help humanity out. Let's be transparent with leadership and loneliness and how you as a leader has gotten through. Until next time, this is Dr. Kelly Whelan. Keep doing great things because our world needs leaders like you.